What's up? Today we're going to be learning about some really sad news. I'm pretty sure you've already seen on the thumbnail and the title. KSI has decided to leave the sidemen, which I've barely ever looked at. Not gonna lie to you, I've only looked at mostly KSI videos, no cap. But just knowing he's been a part of that for so long, I think it is worth learning about, and I want to find out why he did. I got a speculation. It's getting old. I mean, what is he, like 30 something? I would think. I mean, you can still do stuff at like 30 with your friends, but maybe you got a kid on the way or something. I don't know. But if this is your first time seeing me, I'm Lucid, LLUCYD, and hopefully you come around more. Hopefully you come around more to the channel and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go and get right into the video. This video is by Omeezy. Big O Meezy, baby. Let's go and get into it.
When we think of group channels, there's really no group that's bigger than the sidemen coming out of the UK. That's when I saw the official announcement that KSI, one of the group's biggest members, was leaving the group. I knew I had to make a video.
I have decided that I will no longer be doing sidemen videos. Today, 31st of May, will be my final sidemen video.
And as I was putting together what was going to become a sentimental video talking about the impacts that they made, how they've changed group channels, social media wide, how they've revolutionized this space, I also came across this channel of another group that's going on right now with big faces, but is struggling to get it together.
Oh, man, it is what it is. What's up?
Okay, so say another group, say another ass group then. Say another ass group.
Say an ass group.
Since we
I don't care about no other group. I'm talking about
how
us.
Crazy thing is about, I've only seen DDG, and I think that's his brother. I think there's that one dude in the pink ski mask that used to be always in other ski masks and shit, and like a black all the time. I don't really know. I don't even know who have these. I don't know who the other three dudes are. I'm not gonna cap to you. So him saying they falling off, were they ever up? All I know is DDG and his brother. I ain't gonna cap to you.
So we supposed to be the best in the vocabulary.
But maybe I don't look at streams too much.
Group ass.
Why would I do that?
Okay, look though. I can say now this trying. 100%.
Other groups
100%.
doing that we're not doing is streaming together.
No,
it don't even have
streams
to
together, bro.
Nigga said who streams together? All of them.
Back to back are a very telling and interesting thing to me. On one end, you see the outcome of a 10-year content creation group that really bought into a system, a friendship, and the entire group dynamic that is now coming to a close that isn't unfortunate. It's sad, but it's not disgusting. It's mutual, it's beautiful, and it's just another page turn in the book for KSI and the group sidemen. And on the other end, you see a group that can't even get off the ground. You see a group that we don't talk about unless we're talking about the turmoil or how they're actually not being a content creation group. The gap between a content creator group that ends in...
And even about that, the turmoil, it's mostly always about DDG being in some beef with somebody. I've never heard any of them other dudes being in a beef. Maybe his brother doing something and now he in a beef with DDG or some shit. But other than that, it's only DDG that be really getting into altercations with anybody and causing the group, I guess, to go up.
Morning and one that crashes out in months was never about the talent or the timing. It was whether they actually became a group or not. And this week, the sidemen and Capaholics give us the cleanest example of both of them. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long, long way for the channel. Become a part of our group channel by being a member of the community. Now, back into the video.
Today, 31st of May, will be my final sidemen video. Even saying these words out loud, it just doesn't feel real. The sidemen have been such a huge part of my life for over 12, 13 years. For almost half my life, the sidemen have been my second family. We've grown up together. We've traveled the world together. We built something that none of us ever thought was possible, especially back then when we were making random videos together and playing GTA. I still remember those early days with no idea that tens of millions of people were going to be watching us on the channel, and somehow this turned into an incredible journey.
I was told to say that the sidemen are arguably the biggest content creator group in the world, but to be honest with you, I think we need to call a spade a spade. I can't think of one that is truly bigger. They turned group content into an actual institution. Sidemen Sundays became things that millions of people watched on a routinely basis. They weren't just creators who collaborated every once in a while and then maybe stepped off, disappeared, or whatever the case may be. be. They were a full-on ecosystem. And that's why KSI's leaving feels bigger than just some normal creator news. This is one of the faces of the most successful content creator groups, channels on YouTube, period, stepping away from something that we thought would be here forever. And as you hear him speak about this situation, it's not like an ego thing. It's not like these guys fell off. At least that's not what it's giving, but more like an exhaustion, more like a turn in the book that is KSI's life. And seeing the response from the Sidemen's page only validates the feeling that many people have had once they heard the news about the breakup. We're sad to share the news that JJ has decided not to continue as a part of the Sidemen. We had an amazing time on this journey with him, and we wish him all the best with his future endeavors. This doesn't change anything for the rest of us. We're still committed to creating the best content, events, and shows we can.
What I don't get is if it was what did I sound fucking nerd? I forgot what is that UK, Australian? I don't know. If like he's saying there was no problem, I guess. Well, maybe I ain't seen the video, but I would think they would do a video together saying like, oh, this is gonna be JJ's, KSI's last video, if you get what I'm saying. Instead of it being like some business poster shit. If y'all really grew up together, I would think, let's just do a video seeing them off, if you get what I'm saying. But is there turmoil? I don't know. Maybe not. I just would think that would be more authentic than doing this sad ass video by itself.
This came as a surprise to us, and we know it will be an adjustment for you. We've got lots of exciting stuff planned that we can't wait to share. Now, if I'm not mistaken, based off of my data analytics, most of my audience is based out of the United States. So you may or may not have gotten some of Sidemen content on your platform. But I want to be clear, the Sidemen are the blueprint. It's the reason why you have the Clover Boys. It's the reason why you have AMP. It's the reason why you had 2Hype. It's the reason why you even have FaZe. That's not just me saying that. When I went to the comment section of the post on Twitter from the Sidemen's official page, FaZe Banks, or formerly FaZe Banks, is in the comment section saying the exact same thing. So although this feels traumatic to some, it really feels genuine. And you only get mourned like this.
That's crazy. I didn't think they were the blueprint. At least I didn't know. I guess the house of FaZe is what he's talking about. Cause I was about to say, I would think FaZe, them just gaming by themselves, doing trick shots and shit back in the day would have been, their own thing, the first of its kind. But maybe he's talking about the FaZe house or whatever.
When people feel like this was real, this was genuine, this was a real connection that was made based on the group content that was put out for years, building a relationship with an audience that consumed their content and thought they would be consuming their content for forever. That's what makes the Capaholics feel like the exact opposite story.
Name me one group on this thing that streams together. Just one group that you always see them together like how we are. Them niggas sit on their desktop all day because they took a fucking, no, just tell me what group actually is cool like our group. Just name one. And I'ma read them their rights and I want them to say something to me.
Is it Clover niggas? I can say Clover.
Listen.
Clover niggas just did one.
Clover do.
Yeah.
Man, them niggas don't even stream. Fuck are y'all talking about?
They was just.
What is he talking about? They definitely do stream. Not all of them. No, they all stream together. Cause they came from Kai. So what is he talking about? Talking about we all cool. I don't know. Maybe that's that unk shit. Cause DDG was thinking I was trying, he was loading, but Buddy on the left, he looked like he knew what he was gonna be talking about. And they all saying Clover. That's sad when your own team gotta tell you, nigga, it's niggas that doing more than what we doing and more. Duh. You're copying them. They're your blueprint. Them young niggas is your blueprint. What is he talking about?
They don't stream more than nobody in this goddamn car.
No, but look,
so that's what I'm saying. They don't stream more than I'm not taking shots, but what I'm saying is like y'all saying that you in that little lame ass community shit talk about we the lamest group when we're always together.
Bro, fuck them niggas.
Why are they always arguing? Oh my gosh, it's the
This
craziest thing.
is not a good group. If you're arguing all the time, nigga, y'all ain't a group. Y'all just a bunch of niggas on the stream trying to get some money. At least with KSI. No, KSI. Well, no. I was really about to say Kai. At least with Kai and them, if it was just a bunch of niggas on the stream, when they originally started, AMP was just niggas that wanted to get some money together and they brought in Kai. I think they said they brought in Kai Sinat or some shit. I don't know. It's supposed to be the best ones that start off is always either they grew up together, they started #1 off together, they pages from ground zero, or they all have their individual shit that's already popping, and then they come together and become a group. or whatever to get even more popular. These are just niggas that I guess are from the bottom up, but DDG is the top dude. So it's like he just gathered a bunch of people. Kind of what happened with Khan. Wow, he had to fucking get away from them niggas. He already had his shit up. I could be wrong, but he already had his shit gathered up, you know, high. Then he just said, I'm gonna put the gang on. And some of the gang a little off the wall, especially that one dude, I forgot his name, but just about to fucking try to fight every fucking body.
The sidemen have spent years, and I do mean years, building some sort of chemistry, identity, structure, and a collective buy-in from the group. And for what it's worth, the Capaholics have skipped all of that, went straight to the arguing. I think that that's really all that they do. That posed a question about creating content together as a group, and I think that that's a clear indication of buying into the group identity, and that's very important. But when I look at their channel, comparing the last time we did a video on them, they've only gotten, what, 4 real videos in? So let me get this straight. 8 months, 4 real videos, and they even have an in-house editor.
Oh, hey, how y'all doing? I'm just working with my
big
team
ass
here.
screen.
And this is the official Capaholics YouTube channel. Now, I know you thought we were lying, and we wasn't working.
This is nothing about Capaholics. First of all, they look like the internet money symbol. If y'all know internet money, making beats, you know, you got it. But, and also, why is it in white? I keep my damn YouTube in dark mode. Like I said, this is nothing about whatever Capaholics got on. Them some big ass screen. I got a 32-inch monitor and it's curved. How fucking big is that? Like, do you really need a screen, 2 screens that goddamn big? Good Lord. You talking about that's the editor. Can you edit like that? I don't even know. I feel like I need my screen in front of me, not trying to look over here and edit, and I don't know what the fuck.
But we is. Just got a couple videos we want to show y'all. Here, you can hit play right there just for a second.
And we have 7 troubled teams, and we finna set them straight.
Nah, you can stop. But anyways, we are working on a lot of video, but we do need y'all to go to the Capaholics channel. I mean, obviously, that's where you...
One more thing. It's another creator that does this shit. But why when niggas be like under 35 and bald, they have to have something on their head? I know it's because niggas' heads be cold, but that hat slave shit is serious. Like, this nigga got a damn near a sock on his head, a Nike sock on his head.
Video, but we do...
Or fucking... like, what? Like, this is nothing about the video. I'm sorry. I'm just a funny nigga like that. Just be thinking about this shit. Bald niggas under 35 or like very low hair under 35 need something on their head. And some dudes who just, I guess their hairline start going back at a certain point, they have to start wearing a hat. And hair don't even be that bad. Like, I done seen some people, like, this nigga got a fucking swim cap on his head. I'd rather you just have on a hat.
do need y'all to go to the Capaholics channel. I mean, obviously, that's where you're watching it today. Me, Deshae, Wizard Kelly, T.O., DDG, and Baby Rich and Derek, we're working so hard to bring y'all a lot of content. But I need to know if y'all are here. Blue is working countless days. I don't think, when the last time you seen your family?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago. We started a month ago. So it's that crazy.
For what it's worth, I want you guys to know I knew the in-house editor thing was a gimmick, because who's editing with their neck up like this on a long
On
video?
God, that's what I was saying. Nigga, I'm not, my screen is like, I'm not all the way up here. I'm like straight forward like this camera, and I just look up like a smidge. Like I could just move my eyes and just be like this the whole time while I'm editing or something like that. Your neck up here, nigga, that didn't even, first of all, if you've ever been in a this is a studio damn near. Like he got the amp and shit right there, like right here. And he got little speakers. I don't know what they really doing. And then they got the cap. This might be the studio setup. This can't be his editing. If this is your editing spot, this is your in-house editor, this nigga neck has to be hurting every single day. The videos can't, the editing can't be coming out too good. Because why? I'm sure editors have big screens, because I'm not like a super editor, but like I'm sure like top editors not having like super big screens. Like they probably got, if they're gonna have screens, they're gonna have one right, like they're gonna have them both eye level or down, and like, you know, one over here, one over there, if they really, you know, want to have two screens. Most of the time I be seeing them, they have one screen. Some of them be editing on the laptop, but they have one screen that's just ultra wide, or something like that, or just a fucking 27-inch that's just 4K or some shit like that. There's no way. This has to be the studio.
2 months ago. We started a month ago. So it's that crazy.
And why is he
I want you
enslaved?
guys to
2
know,
months?
I knew the
Jesus.
in-house editor thing was a gimmick, because who's editing with their neck up like this on a long video? This is the most uncomfortable position to be doing any sorts of like long work in. This is crazy. If we go back to how the Capaholics even started, I think it really tells the tale of what we're seeing today.
Various times I try to leave our group chat, you know what I'm saying, and defuse the situation, you know, but like I said, a nigga feel like,
Nigga, this is the first time I learned about this guy here, J Cinco. And the first thing he was talking about was leaving Capaholics. You just started. Well, maybe they didn't just start, but you just started getting big. And your first thing that I learned about, or if they're anything like me, like finally finding out who these guys are, is by y'all, a person leaving your group. What? Just destined for disaster.
he was the program, he ran the program. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga kept adding me back and just tearing a nigga down, like coming at a nigga in real disrespectful ways, talking to a nigga like a friend would never talk to. Then like, one thing about me, fool, like I take shit very serious as far as like signs, you feel me? Like,
Honestly, if we look back at that J Cinco decision, everything that he said was right. Talent is not the issue. Most content creator groups have talented personalities. The issue is whether or not there is going to be a buy-in from the individual members of the group or not. The Capaholics still feel like this separated group of individual content creators who sometimes occasionally make content together. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a real collective. There was even that one video where Deshae and DDG were talking about doing some sort of trip, and one of the Capaholics members got pissed off because they weren't allowed to go, or they were getting excluded from the group.
Me and Moo are going to do a 7-day subathon together. 7 days streaming. What?
7 days, 7th, you a move.
Yeah, 7. We was at the gym talking about it. Some place that
So
shoot on
where's I'm at? Where's Dub at?
Yeah.
Where's Derek King? I thought we was Capaholic brothers. Y'all playing 7-day subathon by yourself. Where the fuck y'all be at? Y'all do the subathon up in here?
No, I don't know yet.
Oh, so y'all just going in on shit and not even saying?
Who is this guy? It's like somebody just like Dusty Cousin. They just like, you want to stream? Fuck it, come on.
Shit like,
The fuck?
y'all don't give a fuck about me. You don't give a fuck about us, huh?
We literally.
Nobody give a fuck about Baby T.O. Nobody care about Baby T.O. aka Stewie T.O. aka.
And is him getting loud? Is this like some shit that's I can't be a streamer, bro. Cause I feel like just getting this loud about that shit, like I would be like him, just like chilling in the bed, like why are you getting so stressed about this? And like that be the streamer mentality, to just like pipe up for no reason so the chat can just go crazy and more people can watch and be more turmoil and more drama to attract more people. I don't know if this is a gimmick or if he really like this, but I feel like a lot of them act like this anyways.
The real only.
But why that's important is because the sidemen have made years of individual sacrifices in order to become this blueprint for group content, in order to blow their name up to a different level, in order for them to become the biggest content creation group in the world. But I don't see that for the Capaholics. They just think that, hey, I've seen these other groups do these big things, so let's try to do the same thing. But ultimately, they haven't really bought in. There's a difference between friends who make content together every once in a while and a creator group who have emotional investment from an audience after years of buying in. I hate to really do the pile on, but sidemen do things like throw real events. They have the charity matches, they do IRL content together, they have the TV shows and the Netflix specials and all these other things. The only thing that the Capaholics really do is party, argue some more, and then they'll probably get back to partying, maybe make a little music, but they'll.
I will say the difference between the shit he just said and them partying all the time is the fucking money. Like, Simon got that bag. He should have compared like earlier or something, like whatever they were doing earlier, because Capaholics ain't that big to be splurging on a fucking charity event and getting in TV shows, or even that known.
Definitely end up with
Fucking AMP AMP might have been doing shit like that. I don't know.
arguing about how
Kind of
they're not
unfair
doing
to
anything
compare that
content
shit though.
creation. The sidemen, on the other hand,
He should have compared AMP to Capaholics. This is kind of unfair. I'm not gonna lie.
know how to do good group content. They know how to game, they know how to do FIFA, GTA, all these other things. But like we've shown earlier, the Capaholics don't really have anything that they've ever done. Hell, you'll probably be noticing a lack of B-roll in this video from Capaholics things because all it is just arguing.
Every time we do shit like this, what did he say in the group chat? was a great stream, bro. This shit was lit. But then the next day, you won't stream with niggas. Or niggas don't stream together. Everybody don't stream together. We did this 2 days in a row, right? Go up and down TikTok.
But no,
going up.
He came yesterday. He came yesterday. I got that.
Did I say, but listen, on my stream, did I say Capaholics is ass? On any of my streams, right? Do we end it and say we at the bottom of the totem pole? No.
I'm saying if we gonna be a group, we gotta do shit like this all the time.
No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. Niggas don't be together, bro.
I'm not
That's
saying.
all I'm
listen,
saying.
the start of the end of the stream where we're ending. We're nothing. We're at the bottom. What, nigga? I got more money than half the niggas in them other groups. I'm way more successful than other niggas. So if we talk about individually,
and then
none of them niggas can fuck with me.
You see, the thing is,
why are you talking about individual? You just said Capaholics. Why are we calling Capaholics ass? And then you start trying to put your nuts on the table. Trying to serve your ball. What? That ain't make no sense. What are you talking about? Talk about your team. What are we talking about? You know what? In school, when they used to be trying to, or like sports, where they always try to get you to do like team building exercises, make you go, you know, the football team goes to a bowling alley or some bullshit. This is why. So we can get all this turmoil out and niggas can actually, you know, get closer to each other and shit like that, and feel like a team, feel like brothers, feel like, damn, I'm fucking shaking the table, feel like, you know, it's not about just me, it's about the team. I care about these guys. This nigga immediately started talking about himself. What are you talking about? You're supposed to be talking about your stream team. It's foolish.
The Capaholics didn't really collapse. Collapse would imply that there was like this strong foundation, like an audience, a fan base or whatever, that they were standing on in order for them to, you know, fall off from. What people are actually watching is the realization that there was never a group identity that was formed in the first place. These were just individual creators who were friends, lived next to each other, some of them forced to be creators for what it's worth, and they can't get it together. Hell, a founder crashing out months into the group being made is a true indication that there was never a foundation in the first place. And I'd probably argue that the biggest difference between both situations is honestly who's doing the talking.
Y'all don't know how to be honest with yourself. That's your problem. That's your problem. It's cool. That's like
how about instead of saying, "Oh, we're ass," you said this and that. Why don't we say, "All right, bet we finna tee this bitch up there."
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what I'm saying.
I can see if I was saying what I'm saying and I'm not kicking it with niggas. I'm not pulling up, nigga. I'm here, nigga. I got 2 cribs. I'm here, damn near every day. Every day.
No, you was here.
I'm here kicking it with niggas. I'm here smoking weed with T.O. I'm here streaming every fucking day. I don't gotta be here, nigga. You was just at my setup. My shit nice as fuck.
And even him saying that he doesn't have to be there, which he probably shouldn't say, that would demoralize me. Like, damn. So why are you doing this? That means there's a reason you want to be here. But he's the only one with the streamer discipline because of him doing YouTube. So he has a bigger goal in mind. All of them, like he said, were just brought on because they live around each other. So they don't have this identity, this baseline of, oh, we want to get here, this goal. They just like other niggas doing, getting money or whatever the fuck and getting clout. Let's make a group or whatever the fuck. Like, it wasn't like, we just want to stream and get money. We want to actually build something. Or if it was, we want to stream and get money, set those plans in place so where it's kind of like you got to almost somewhere in that.
I can just be in that bitch. That computer collecting dust, nigga. I be here every day. If I was saying this shit and I wasn't on the court hooping with niggas, I get it.
Now, as a real content creator, nigga, I know exactly what's going on here. While the sidemen are being warned from the outside, the Capaholics are being criticized from the inside. The person who is on stream the most is DDG, talking about how inefficient, insignificant, and honestly lackluster the content creation group is. And the crazy part about all of this is that he's doing it on stream. And as the most successful streamer of the group, I think DDG's words actually do make sense for what it's worth. He's really spitting some real knowledge on the group, and if they were ever to heed his warnings, then I do think that they could be something special.
I'm gonna tell you exactly where everything went wrong. What? Everything went wrong, because remember that first stream we did, that shit was great. But I think where everything went wrong is everybody started streaming at their own time. Nigga, you stream at 10 a.m. Nigga, who the fuck is watching streams at 10 a.m.? Niggas got real jobs.
Me and my niggas be up at 10.
Exactly. It's not me and my niggas. It's supposed to be our niggas. It's supposed to be a pool of niggas. When you look at other organizations, but look though, when you look at other people like Core or Clover or the other niggas, when they all stream at the same time, they all together. So let's say Ron, his people know Jason because Jason always in this shit. So they gonna go to Jason's shit. You know what I'm saying? all of our numbers would be times 3 if we all cross-pollinate. But who am I?
When you have a founder of the group and the biggest content creator in the
talk some
group
more.
individually criticizing the effort, the structure, and the commitment of the group, that can't fare over well. Usually that's stuff for the commentary channels, the communities, the clippers, all those things to do. But when the call is coming from inside the house, from the biggest bedroom, that's a recipe for disaster that can't be ignored.
I think we need to have a conversation that's like, we need to have a Capaholics meeting. What's going on? We don't do shit as a group. We don't. Nigga, all of us. But you know how easy it is for content.
I be outside every day.
But y'all don't say, hey, y'all. Like the last time we did something, T.O. put it together. He said, we going to the gun range. That was one of the best streams we ever did.
Yeah, 5 months ago.
Exactly. We ain't doing shit in we ain't did nothing together in 5 months, bro. We can do simple shit, go out to eat. Why don't we do no team shit? Like, nigga, even off stream, we can just all go out to eat. Well, nah, fuck that, streaming. Like, we can just do like shit together. All right, can we do a week in Miami? Streaming? See? I'm down.
Why do we have to travel to go somewhere? We have a whole fucking house.
It's not, the houses was limited to us.
Now, I know y'all hate when I do this, but I've worked with some of the biggest content creators.
Why the fuck he immediately started complaining? He didn't even say, okay. If he had an idea, nigga, you gonna say, why didn't we just have the house? Nigga, make up an idea. He said T.O., that's Dub, right? Dub is the brother. Whoever T.O. is, that was 5 months ago, he constructed that. If you gonna complain, give a better suggestion. Instead of complaining, talking about why we gotta travel. Cuz, to get some content. And what if they always at the house? Get out the house. Or if you're gonna do, like I said, if you're gonna do something in the house, make it an event in the house. This nigga always complaining. Jesus Christ. And one thing I will say, if it's a person like that, cause I be this person a lot of the time. If the person who constantly trying to like, bro, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, it's gonna fall apart. You have to have some people that's already on your level, that's already thinking like you or better than you, to drive you and to drive the team. You keep having to tell niggas, we gotta do this so we can be like, damn, well, we gotta do this. Why can't we do this to, better the stuff? We gotta be a collective. Or keep having to like show them why it's better to do it as a collective or something like that. Or, have to beg to get on the same page. You're not gonna get on the same page. Like immediately when brother dude on the left was talking, when they was in the car, DDG was talking about the reason we keep falling, like having bad situations, is because people keep doing streams by themselves. It was like buddy streaming at 10 a.m. and dude immediately was like, yeah, cause me and my niggas be up. DDG specifically like, why no? Because who the fuck is up at 10 a.m. And also, you're not including the actual group. You talking about you individually and yo niggas. No, it's supposed to be these niggas, the Capaholics.
Groups in the past, and I will be working with some in the future. And these are conversations that have been had before time and time again. What's the effort like? What's the contribution like? What's the initiative like? The ideas, the consistency, etc., etc. I think that these are the natural ebbs and flows of doing any sort of group project. But the problem is that the Capaholics are always ebbing, or they're always flowing. They're always on this side of questioning the level of consistency and commitment within the group. And that is always being questioned from the leader of said group. Now, I will say that I do have to agree with Dub, DDG's brother, in this situation about how DDG goes about doing and saying these things.
You and that little lame ass community shit talk about we the lamest group when we're always together.
Bro, fuck them niggas.
No, I'm saying
I ain't even reading my chat.
No,
nigga.
I'm saying like,
fuck what they say.
Nobody,
I'm saying,
no,
nigga,
no.
I'm saying if we gonna be a group, we gotta do shit like this all the time.
No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. Niggas don't be together, bro.
I'm not
That's
saying.
all I'm
listen,
saying.
okay, so let's do this. For now on, let's not film with nobody but ourselves. Then
that's what the fuck I've been trying to do.
Fuck them. Okay. Fuck them other niggas. Every nigga that ain't Cap, I'm saying fuck them.
No, I definitely don't agree with him saying,
what's he talking about?
This group, fuck that group, etc., etc. That's just totally wrong. I can't get down with that. But with that being said, though, I think what Dub is saying here is that how come every time that we do some content, we do make some strides, we do something, the end of it is always this harping on the fact that we don't do these things, this lashing out and bashing of our initiative and our efforts, specifically in a public public setting. When I talked about that groups have done this in the past, content creative collectives have had these same exact conversations, 10 times out of 10, they were never on a public platform. I think that there may have been jokes and slight comments about the disappearance of this person from a video or not seeing that person from a different video, but doing it publicly and consistently can only break the morale of the members in the group and make them not want to continue down the pathway of striving to be some sort of bigger, greater collective. But all in all, the reason why somebody would be doing this publicly is so that they can save face. They finally understand and realize that, hey, maybe this thing was destined to not be successful at all. We were doomed from the start, but we can't just let that thing go. So in order for me to save face, I need people publicly to see the conversations that I'm having privately. I think DDG has gotten to that point. All of this individualism, all of this, I'm this big, I'm that big, I've got these houses X, Y, and Z. That's not how real content creator groups work. Real content creator groups eventually become bigger than the individual creators inside of them. Fake creator groups usually just stay collaboration instead of evolving into something culturally real. And once you get into the me, and the public bashing and all this other stuff, it's over with. Like, I'm being so serious. It's completely over with. I just think that it's funny that on one hand, you have one group that is being mourned and marking this as like an end of an era and people coming out with so many fond memories, talking about how the inspiration, this, that, and the third. And then you have the other one being exposed as an idea that never fully became real. The sidemen prove that you can build something real enough to have a real ending, but the Capaholics are proving what happens when you skip straight to the end. You want the name without building the foundation. You want the penthouse without having the basement. When a group spent years of building identity, chemistry, sacrificing, and establishing a collective trust that now has them as household names in many different arenas. And the other one, they still feel like separate creators trying to force something into existence while simultaneously trying to save face about their not collective thinking on a day-to-day basis. The difference between a legendary content creator group and a failed one isn't necessarily about the talent. It's never about the talent. It's whether the people involved are gonna build something bigger, better, greater, stronger than what they are individually.
And I think that started off with them even just being around each other first. They should have did, the way they acting, they should have did videos first before streaming, or planned out streams before they started streaming. I think they just got together and were just like, let's just start doing content and shit. Like, or DDG just got a bunch of people that just started doing content or whatever. It should not have been like that. It should have been, they should have planned months in advance on stuff and then started streaming, so they already have a bunch of stuff to go off of. So like, it won't be trying to be like, why don't we just do this? Why don't we ever do stuff as a group? It's like, nah, we're gonna start off doing shit as a group. Y'all gotta be here at this time, or like we should be at here. Nah, damn it, you gotta be here at this time if you want to be in this group or something like that. It should have already been, should have kind of been like that, instead of just like, let's stream and then y'all figure out the rest when y'all get on the stream. And I think the reason they arguing on the stream is because they don't have nothing to do. They just like, grab the cameraman, we about to go out and shit like that most of the time, or at least from the clips that I'm seeing. Just like, let's go out, fuck it, and bring the cameraman and start streaming, and then they end up doing, arguing on the way because they don't have nothing planned. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. And like I said, if this is your first time seeing me, I'm Lucid, LLUCYD, and I hope that you come around for more of me, to see more of me and my reactions. But I definitely want to hear what you got to say in the comments, or see what you got to say in the comments, because I can read it and not hear it unless I put on a chat bot AI thingy. Anyways, like I said, hope to see you in the next one. I hope you come around for the next video. Peace.